Welcome back to my channel, my wonderful people, and please hit the like button for me and subscribe if you haven't, please. Okay, let's dive into this one. Listen, please, and hear this with me. My sister was a firm believer of what God cannot do does not exist. She was sick for almost a year. She had faith that God will heal her through NSPPD. My family and I prayed every day for divine miracle. She kept saying, I won't die. She kept saying, I believe I won't die. But at the end, she died a month ago. This hurt me deeply because she was the best thing that ever happened to my family and I. For me, there is no such thing as pastor healing anyone. Miracle happens because it is part of life and chooses who it happened to, period. My heart bleeds every day I think of her. My mom can't still believe she lost a child. She was just 33. My mom is still in denial. Hmm, I'm done with religion, especially Christianity. This write up is from Miss Chioma. She posted this on her verified Instagram handle, and Daddy Freeze reposted this. So if actually this wasn't actually what I wanted to discuss in this video, but we're just going to quickly look at it before I go into what I actually want to talk about, which is how Pastor Jeremiah has been mocked not just by a very dark man, but by a fellow pastor, which is Pastor Abel. Okay, I wanted us to trash some, some points on that and see what exactly is going on. But before I started talking about it, I just opened and I saw this write up. I was like, this is deep, because if you notice, after Pastor Jerry Eze of Streams of Joy, the pastor that does the NSPPD, since after he went to United Kingdom a couple of days ago to pray, and the stadium was filled up with people, and a lot of people was testifying, and people were saying a lot of people were healed and all that. There's been like a lot of comments and side talks going on on social media and all that. I mean, it hasn't prevented the pastor from coming out every morning to do her usual morning prayer and what he does, but a lot of people are beginning to show concern according to what people are saying on social media. So I was still reading like a lot of comments going on about his miracle in United Kingdom. Then I came across this one, and this really touched me because it had to do with this lady losing her sister. The other one that also touched me, I'm still going to tell you a lot people said concerning this particular post I just read. But the other one that also touched me was what people were commenting on under Streams of Joy posts, where it was posted that Pastor Jerry healed the, I don't know if you remember, the little girl that they say this is her wheelchair, and that she had this problem. What do they call it? Something that causes paralysis um from birth. Okay, so they said the girl was healed, and everybody saw the girl walking, and they raised the wheelchair, but the girl was walking, but not really too well. And some people were commenting that for people who have such condition is called cerebral palsy. So for people who have such condition, um it comes in degree. Okay, so it doesn't mean that the girl is now walking, doesn't mean that the girl is healed because the girl is not walking properly, that they need to go to the hospital and check out the girl, because her own cerebral palsy might be that this is her own level, and maybe she's been walking, but maybe just like this, because if you saw the girl, she wasn't actually walking properly. But what people and everybody was like, oh, how can people be this naive? How can you say that this girl is healed? Look at the way she's walking and all that. But what nobody actually know is if the girl was actually walking from birth or not. Nobody know that, or maybe the girl just started walking for the first time in her life on that miracle center or that gathering that Pastor Jerry Eze was hosting. But this one, I said, this lady that lost her sister, it really touched me, and I'm going to show you some reaction that came from people. Uh, this lady Rachel of Life responded to her saying, "Sometimes only if we can be grateful, eh, it will go a long way. I know how much one can feel when you've lost a loved one, but then if only God could show us why He had to take that person, we would be more thankful. Because a miracle didn't happen when you want it does not mean miracle doesn't exist, and it's not pastor healing anyone, but God using the person or platform for his miracle. Again, wisdom should also be applied in cases like this. It's a choice not to believe in God or not. It's a choice to believe in God or not, but then don't use just one bad moment of your life to judge all the good things that God has done. Learn to be grateful even in hard times, even though it's difficult. I've lost a loved one before after spending millions, but we are still grateful for the life well spent regardless. Be thankful. So, this is the comment of Rachel of Life. Yeah, it's a good comment for to give somebody, but I don't think this Miss Choma is going to understand this kind of comment at this particular time, because even if somebody is a Christian, unless like people who are really well grounded, nobody is going to believe this kind of advice you're giving to them when they are really bleeding in difficult situation that they have lost a person. So yes, this is true, Rachel of Life, but trust me, if somebody is that grounded in Christianity, just like Miss Choma, she won't come to be writing this stuff she wrote on social media. So only for her to have come out to put this comment that the sister was a firm believer of what God cannot do does not exist, then the sister later died. It tells you that where her level of religion or Christianity is. So when you guys reply to somebody like this, you should know the comment to use, not bringing deep comment like this that only deep Christian can understand, and not just a deep Christian, the one that can believe such thing in difficult moments as losing a loved one. You know what it means to lose a loved one. So this comment is okay, but I don't think it's proper for her to understand it at this time. You know what they said? Somebody commented again that what with that the freeze that is always criticizing Pastor Jerry, because people indirectly say that Pastor that the freeze is I don't know, is jealous of Pastor Jerry because probably he's progressing, or that the freeze. But I don't know if I'm going to agree that the freeze is jealous of Pastor Jerry, because but that the freeze criticizes like almost every pastor except one particular pastor that is his friend. Okay, so he has his reason though, which I'm not going to judge anyone, right? I'm not going to judge anyone. He has his reason why he should believe or why he should not believe or why he's criticizing them. But one thing I know is that people usually say that Pastor Jerry usually tell people to go to the hospital and recheck themselves. Okay, so it also shows that no, he doesn't tell anybody not to go for treatment, right? So if the sister had believed in Pastor Jerry, what God cannot do does not exist, and later died, it means that both the prayer and also probably hospital did not was not able to help the sister, though she didn't mention anything about the sister going to the hospital or not. But people should take heart when this kind of thing happen, because if you look, somebody commented that even Jesus Christ, during his own time, there were many things that people think he could have prevented that happen, like example, death of John the Baptist, who was his cousin. And even the same Bible recorded that among every man born of woman, nobody is as great as John the Baptist, yet this guy died being beheaded when Jesus was around, when Jesus is already in the world. Couldn't he have saved him? And somebody said that even after he has died, if Jesus still wanted to save him, he could have come and raised him, perform miracle and raise him from the dead. But no, he didn't. But when Lazarus died, he went and raised Lazarus from death. So it's Christianity is not actually, if it work like the way people want it, the way we all want it, then it will be so sweet. But unfortunately, to be very honest, sometimes you feel so disappointed as a Christian that this is what you would have thought God would do, but it doesn't happen that way. Anyway, let me not make this video too long. I'm coming back with the video I want to make, the real video I wanted to make about the case between Verydarkman and Pastor Jerry, and also the case between Paul and Peter, because I read that open letter and I was really emotional. I'm still going to talk about it, but let me stop here for now. Please watch out for my next video. Thank you.